one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west till the death till they bury me.
The problem with the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community, our leadership. Our leadership has failed us. Our leadership has left us hanging out to dry. They ain't doing nothing for us but taking our money. That's what they doing for us. They taking all the little hard-earned money that you go out and get, they taking it from you. And it's time for you to wake up and understand that these churches are not here for your benefit. Give me Isaiah 56. Start at verse 10. You need to understand that your pastor, Reverend Porkchop, Deacon Pedophile, all of them, that's where all the molestation starts in the church. That's where all the secrets start in the church. You were trained up to keep secrets. You were raised up to not be taught the truth. Because all through your life, your Christian pastor have been lying to you.
Right.
And it's in the Bible. Read that for me.
Come on. Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
What?
His watchmen are blind.
The watchmen of the Black, Native Americans, and the Hispanic nation are blind. These Christian pastors don't understand these scriptures. They don't understand the Bible. They don't understand that this entire Bible is talking about brotherhood and is only for the nation of Israel.
That's right.
They tell you that the Bible got something to do with everybody, and it's not in the Bible. The watchmen are blind.
They are all ignorant.
They are what?
They are all ignorant.
Some of them are ignorant.
They are all ignorant.
These Christian pastors are all ignorant.
Right.
They don't know the truth out of the Bible. They don't know what the Bible really talking about. All they know is what they want. All they know is that they want to take your money. They want a Rolls Royce. They want a Bentley. They want a 3-story house. They all blind and ignorant. Read.
They are all dumb dogs.
They are what?
They are all dumb dogs.
Some of them are dumb dogs.
They are all dumb dogs.
These Christian pastors, these politics, these religious politics people, all these people you look up to, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, they all dumb dogs. What is a dog supposed to do? You have a dog in your house to warn you of danger. We are on the brink of World War III, and you're going to go to church tomorrow, and they're going to tell you it's all about love, joy, and peace and coming together.
Right.
These dumb dogs are not warning you of the things that's coming to this place. These dumb dogs are not barking. They're not letting you know that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
They're not letting you know that you need to love one another and stop giving your love to everybody else.
That's right.
They're not letting you know anything that you need to know to get out of this hellhole, because they are all dumb, ignorant dogs.
That's right.
That cannot bark. Read.
They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
They are asleep, lying down, loving to slumber. We are reading out of the King James Version Bible, the same Bible that's at your granny house, sitting on the table with all the pictures in it of the white Jesus. We reading the same version of the Bible that you've been having in your back window and on your dresser all your life.
Right.
These scriptures are not talking about everybody coming together, living in peace. These scriptures are talking about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans separating, and watch out for these dumb, greedy dogs.
Right.
If you look on the corner of every Black and Hispanic neighborhood, it is nothing but Christian churches.
Right.
I bet you leaving your house, wherever it may be, from your house to the freeway, you're going to pass up 10 Christian churches.
Right.
You're going to pass up 10 churches. Now, if we serving the same God, if we all praising the same God, why we need so many Christian churches?
Right.
If it's about the worship of the Most High, if it's about serving the Lord for it to pay off after a while, then, and if that's what it's about, why you need so many churches? You know why? Because them pastors getting their payoff.
That's right.
When they talking about it's gonna pay off after a while, they talking about your tithes and offering. And not only is they saying tithes, they saying and offering. So they saying you can give your 10% and give us some more. But they gonna say that the laws are done away with.
Right.
They say the laws are done away with, but they kept one law for themselves. They kept one to keep active for life. What is that? Tithes and offering. You understand? You got to understand that they are all dumb, greedy dogs. Read.
Verse 11. It's like it. Verse 11. Yea, they are all greedy dogs.
Some of them are greedy.
They are greedy dogs.
Wait a minute, not my pastor. My pastor not greedy. We gotta help the church. We gotta help the community foundation, and we helping the homeless people.
They are greedy dogs. They are all greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
You can walk in the church with your income tax and drop your whole income tax, and you know what they're gonna tell you next week? You need to give some more. Because they can never have enough. This ain't got nothing to do. The Christian church ain't got nothing to do with your salvation. They talking about you can't be God-given, but when they gonna start beating God-given? When they gonna start trying to give back to the Black Hispanic community?
That's right.
When these storms and all that was happening, you ain't see no carpet being brought out these churches. You ain't see none of them pews coming out the church because of no flood damage. All these churches was good.
That's right.
But where was their antennas when you needed somewhere to stay? Where were they at when you needed some money? Where were you give money every week? But when they gonna come help you out when you need some help?
Right.
In the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we are here for our people in hard times.
That's right.
In good times and bad, in happy and sad. Because we understand that this Bible is to the poor. Christ came and preached to the poor, not the rich. He wasn't going to River Oaks and Sugar Land and trying to get the rich of Israel. He was going to the people and preaching the good news to the poor. Rich people don't need good news. They live in good news every day. They ain't stressing over no bills. They ain't stressing over no car note. You stressing over your bills and your car note and your insurance. You need to know who Christ came and died for. You need to hear the good news. Read.
They can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand.
And they are leaders that cannot understand. The Lord calls Israel his flock. He calls us the flock of his pasture. He calls us sheep. And he said that our shepherds, the one that are leading us, the one that are supposed to be taking care of us and protecting us, they can what?
They cannot understand.
They cannot understand. They got the Bible. They walking around using big words. They saying that they men of the Lord, but they don't understand these scriptures. They don't understand what the Bible talking about. If they teach you that God love everybody, that's clearly that they don't understand.
Right.
That's a clear factor that they don't understand. Right. People say, well, we were all born, the Lord made everybody. We all bleed red. Just because you bleed red, that don't mean the Lord care about you.
Right.
He said these other nations to him are as spittle.
Right.
They are nothing. Right. That's what they are. That's out the Bible. So they don't understand these scriptures. That's the reason you are out here being homosexual. That's the reason you out here smoking weed, crack, K2, cigarettes, everything out here. Destroying your temple because your preacher ain't telling you to turn away from it because he don't understand.
That's right.
Read.
They all look to go their own way, everyone for his gain, for his quarters.
They all look their own way for their own gain. That's why it's 20 churches in the 2-mile radius, because they all trying to do their own thing for their own quarter, for their own personal pockets. That's what they trying to do. They all looking for their own wealth, for their own prosperous gain. And what we trying to tell you is, you need to come out of these Christian pastors, out of these churches. You need to come out of these fake religions and philosophies that are called the customs and the doctrine of men, and you need to come back to your culture. We just got through celebrating Martin Luther King's Day like he was some hero for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, when he is the reason for the downfall of our community.
That's right.
I bet y'all don't want to hear that. Not my Martin. Don't talk about my Martin. Martin Luther King is the problem with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Martin Luther King is the reason you don't have a home. Martin Luther King is the reason we don't have black-owned businesses. Because Martin Luther King wants you to drink out of the white man's water fountain. He wanted you to pee in the white man's toilet. He wants you to eat the white man unseasoned food. And we're going to give it to you out the Bible. Give me Jeremiah 23 and 25. Let's see what the Bible got to say about that. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 25.
Read verse 14 first.
Come.
Read that for me now.
Come. Verse 14. I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem a horrible thing. They have committed adultery and walk in lies.
Martin Luther King was committing adultery. That's what you don't understand. And he's walking in lies. You want to know what Martin Luther King, why he said he had a dream about everybody coming together? Because Martin Luther King had a wet dream.
That's right.
He wanted to sleep with them white women. Read that again.
I have also seen, also in the prophets of Jerusalem, a horrible thing. They have committed adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers.
They do what?
They strengthen the hands of evildoers.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?